Ladies, gentlemen, our opening section will now begin. Please be seated. 女士们、先生们，我们今天的开幕式正式开始，请大家就座，谢谢合作。Good morning, ladies, gentlemen. My name is Vinci, and I'm pleased to be your MC for today. Welcome to the Belt and Road Summit 2025, jointly organized by the government of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China and the Hong Kong Trade Development Council, supported by the Office of the Commissioner of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China and the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. Before we start, let's take a look at a short video on Collaborate for Change, Shape a Shared Future. Under the theme, Collaborate for Change, Shape a Shared Future, our summit comprises high-level plenary sections, a series of thematic breakout forums addressing practical issues, investment and deal-making sections, as well as exhibition to showcase opportunities from around the world. The summit will feature more than 90 senior officials and business leaders from countries and regions along and beyond the Belt and Road. They will share their insights from a wide range of perspectives, such as policymaking, forging commercial partnership, facilitating cross-border cooperation to people-to-people connections. To kickstart our opening for today's summit, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Professor Frederick Ma, Chairman of the Hong Kong Trade Development Council, to deliver the welcome remarks for us. 女士们、先生们，让我们恭请香港贸易发展局主席马时亨教授为我们致欢迎词。热烈的掌声欢迎马主席。
Chief Executive, the Honorable John Lee, Deputy Prime Minister Mr. Sun, Director Chow, Vice Minister Yan, Vice Chairman Lee, Deputy Secretary General Xiao, and Commissioner Choi, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the Belt and Road Summit, organized by the Hong Kong SAR government and Hong Kong Trade Development Council. We are proud to celebrate the 10th edition this year. The summit has become a cornerstone event supporting the Belt and Road Initiative. Over the past decade, it has been gathering key voices in government and business from across the Belt and Road and beyond for dialogue and collaboration. Vital partnerships have been forged, impactful projects have been launched, and cross-border ties have been strengthened. And this year is no different. Collaboration opportunities once again take center stage. The projects at this 10th edition are significant and far-reaching. I hope you will take this time to learn more about them and lend them your support and expertise. The need to forge strong partnership is greater than ever. Through partnerships, we can combine our strengths and leverage our resources. We can help businesses and industry grow. And we can together create solutions to global challenges and set the pace for our future, for the benefits of us all. With that in mind, the theme of this year's summit is Collaborate for Change, Shape a Shared Future. We will discuss how we can strengthen collaboration to build a more innovative and greener Belt and Road. With this strength and advantages and its dual role as a super connector and super value adder, Hong Kong is well positioned to unlock possibilities across the world. Opportunities in the emerging market of ASEAN and the Middle East will once again be a focus at this year's event. Alongside vibrant discussions on fast-growing markets in Central Asia, Africa, and beyond, the summit features project investment sessions to turn ideas into action. Projects cover multiple sectors, including energy and natural resources, urban development, transport and logistics, and innovation and technology. Experts will share their views across thematic sessions, including on green development, capital market connectivity, risk mitigation, and more. A new session with young business leaders this year will explore their strategies for success. In closing, I would like to thank our sponsors and partners for making this event possible. At the heart of this summit is the spirit of collaboration and opportunity. I invite all of you to build a new connections and lasting partnerships for a brighter future for all of us. Enjoy the conference, and thank you.
Thank you. A round of applause to thank Professor Ma for the welcome remarks. Please be seated. 在此，我们以最热烈的掌声感谢马主席为我们致欢迎词。As mentioned by our chairman, Professor Frederick Ma, the theme for this year's summit is Collaborate for Change, Shape a Shared Future. With this theme, it emphasizes the importance for forging strong partnerships is greater than before. So together, let's collaborate and work together for a greener Belt and Road that benefits for us all. May we now invite the Honorable John K.C. Lee, the Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China, onto the stage to deliver the opening remarks for us. 女士们、先生们，以最热的掌声恭迎中华人民共和国香港特别行政区行政长官李家超先生为我们致开幕词，有请行政长官。
Honorable Director Zhao Ji, Secretary Feng Fei, Vice Minister Yan Dong, Vice Chairman Lee Jeng, Deputy Secretary General Xiao Weiming, Commissioner Cui Jianchun, Professor Frederick Ma, officials and friends from around the world, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to Hong Kong and the 10th Belt and Road Summit. Let me first extend a warm welcome to His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Sun Chanthol of Cambodia, His Excellency Minister Santipep Phomphihanh from Laos, His Excellency Minister Anthony Look from Malaysia, His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Sayed from Qatar, as well as many senior officials and distinguished leaders from Belt and Road countries here for this anniversary summit. As the Chinese saying goes, 有朋自远方来，不亦乐乎? What a joy to have friends coming from afar. So many friends, I'm delighted to say. This 10th anniversary edition of Hong Kong's Belt and Road Summit brings together more than 6,000 high-profile leaders and participants from governments, international organizations, companies, and the global media, here to celebrate a decade of achievements. I'd say that's proof collaboration works, and that this annual summit delivers. Since 2016, Hong Kong's Belt and Road Summit has united governments, businesses, peoples, and cultures in collaboration for change, for rewarding opportunities. Over the past 10 years, more than 45,000 people from over 120 countries and regions have participated in the summit. Together, they have presented over 2,800 projects along the Belt and Road, shaping a shared vision through collaboration and connectivity, which are the fundamental values of the Belt and Road Initiative. Upholding that spirit, this year's summit theme is Collaborate for Change, Shape a Shared Future. To mark this 10th edition, we're introducing a new session on signature Belt and Road projects. It will be complemented by project investment sessions on energy, natural resources, public utilities, and urban development, including Hong Kong's northern metropolis, which takes up 1/3 of Hong Kong's geographical area and is fast rising as an innovation and technology hub. Later this morning, we will witness the exchange of 9 MOUs and cooperation agreements between Hong Kong and Belt and Road countries on official cooperation in dispute avoidance and resolution, customs, anti-corruption, meteorology, investment promotion, and more. These underline our commitment to Belt and Road, to enabling cooperation and exchanges for mutual benefit. Also today, some 36 business-to-business agreements and deals will be announced, covering finance, technology, logistics, professional services, and education. Thanks to projects and deals closed in recent days, their total value is now close to $1 billion. And that's just the beginning of another decade of business, of investment, and of cooperation. Here in Hong Kong, when we talk business, we mean business. Hong Kong has long thrived as a free port dedicated to multilateralism. The Hong Kong SAR government is rapidly expanding Hong Kong's global trade networks. We have signed free trade agreements with 14 Belt and Road countries and investment agreements with about 20 Belt and Road economies, as well as comprehensive double taxation agreements with 37 Belt and Road jurisdictions. Not surprisingly, our external trade with Belt and Road countries exceeded $276 billion last year, up about 80% since 2013, and 3 times the average growth rate of Hong Kong's overall merchandise trade over the same period. Some 1,400 companies from Belt and Road countries have established a base in Hong Kong to seize these opportunities. It helps that Hong Kong is one of the most prolific sources of foreign direct investment in the Belt and Road. In 2023, our outward direct investment in Belt and Road countries and regions was $133 billion. That's 3.6 times of the amount in 2013 and 4 times that of Hong Kong's overall outward direct investment growth, a clear sign that global capital converges here and deploys globally. We invest as well as connect. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority established the Belt and Road Hong Kong Flagship Impact Fund with the Silk Road Fund Company, an initial capital totaling $1 billion. Last year, our monetary authority signed an MOU with Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund on a joint $1 billion fund. They will invest in companies with a Hong Kong nexus expanding to Saudi Arabia. Last week, the Development Bank of Kazakhstan issued a 2 billion renminbi dim sum bond in Hong Kong, the first renminbi bond issued by a government-owned entity from Central Asia. That underscores Hong Kong's position as a leading fundraising hub for Belt and Road economies. That's why more than 100 Belt and Road companies are listed on the Hong Kong Exchange, with more to come. And I believe it is important to reach out to our Belt and Road partners in person to let them know what Hong Kong can do for them, for you, whether in key events like this one or in visiting these countries. Since assuming office 3 years ago, I have visited 12 Belt and Road countries. To most of them, I have led high-level business delegations from Hong Kong, witnessing some 160 MOUs, cooperation agreements, and deliverables with the respective economies, many now in development. Just this May, I led a joint delegation of mainland and Hong Kong companies to explore the markets of Qatar and Kuwait, my second visit to the Middle East region. Alongside numerous agreements reached during the trip, I'm pleased to note that one of the participants has chosen Hong Kong as its global hub and listed Hong Kong Exchange just last month. I also witnessed an MOU less than 2 weeks ago between Saudi Arabia's Ministry of Investment and our Belt and Road Office, part of its new signature project collaborations working directly with governments. Major Belt and Road projects and events are turning to Hong Kong for global road shows. They include the Future Investment Initiative Priority Summit in 2023, the recent Saudi Super Cup, and LEAP, one of the Middle East's largest tech expos, which chose Hong Kong for its first global edition, LEAP East, to be held next year. To support development in the Global South, we continue to expand our worldwide network of trade officers across partner countries. Our Hong Kong Economic and Trade Officers, Invest Hong Kong, and the Hong Kong Trade Development Council work together to connect businesses and projects via Hong Kong. Through these networks, our government ties now extend to some 130 countries, including about 100 Belt and Road countries. To a world of investors, especially our friends from Belt and Road economies, Hong Kong offers a unique blend of professionalism and efficiency. Hong Kong has long shown as a resourceful and resilient economy, one of the world's most competitive in many sectors and industries we commit to. That's once again borne out just 3 months ago when the International Institute for Management Development put out its 2025 World Competitiveness Yearbook. Hong Kong placed 3rd globally, up 2 places from last year. In government efficiency and business efficiency, Hong Kong rose to 2nd overall. And we topped the rankings in tax policy and business legislation. Competitiveness is in Hong Kong's DNA. And central to that competitiveness is our people and our ability in nurturing them. In the IMD's annual World Talent Ranking, which came out just yesterday, Hong Kong rose to 4th globally, up from 9th place last year and 16th place the year before. Moving up 12 places in 2 years, we have come to our highest ever standing in the report ranking #1 in Asia. Overall, Hong Kong topped the ranking in the percentage of graduates in sciences and placed among the global top 5 in the availability of finance skills, the remuneration of management, and the effectiveness of management education. Hong Kong's performance, the IMD report said, demonstrates that targeted reforms and investment can result in significant gains in talent competitiveness over time. Noting that Hong Kong attracts large numbers of inbound students from abroad through our outstanding academic achievement, indeed, Hong Kong is home to 5 of the world's top 100 universities, which cultivate multi-talented and enterprising young people from our dynamic city. And Hong Kong is committed to nurturing future generations from home and abroad. With the Hong Kong as our government's Belt and Road Scholarship and other program, more than 4,000 students from Belt and Road countries are enrolled in our tertiary programs every year. This summer, some 400 students from Belt and Road countries were placed in summer internships here, strengthening our shared Belt and Road talent pool. Our targeted platforms, our targeted reforms on talent cover not only grooming our own, but also attracting a world of professionals to our world city. Since the end of 2022, our enhanced talent admission schemes have received more than 520,000 applications, with over 350,000 approved. More than 230,000 have arrived in Hong Kong over the period, boosting our talent pool and economic growth. And of course, Hong Kong also opened its doors wide to travelers who come to our city for business, leisure, and more. Last year, Hong Kong welcomed more than 44 million visitors, fourth globally for visitors' arrivals by city, winning the world's best airport Immigration Service Award. Our international airport is the world's busiest air cargo hub, handling 4.9 million tons of goods and about 45% of Hong Kong's external trade last year. With the 3-1-rate system now in operation, we expect up to 120 million passengers and 10 million tons of cargo annually in about 10 years' time, with the enhanced capacity to support social and economic growth across Belt and Road countries. We have signed 80 bilateral civil aviation agreements and operate flights to some 60 Belt and Road destinations, strengthening our role along the Air Silk Road. Hong Kong is committed to growth. We are also dedicated to sustainability, to ensuring a healthy development for all. As a green and sustainable innovation and finance hub, Hong Kong is working with Belt and Road partners to build a green and innovative Silk Road. We provide internationally recognized green building certification with the flexibility to help countries adapt standards and access green finance. And for 7 consecutive years, Hong Kong has ranked first in Asia in the volume of green and sustainable bonds arranged. Hong Kong's success as a premier functional platform for the Belt and Road rests on our unique one country, two systems framework. It allows Hong Kong to maintain a common law jurisdiction with a sophisticated legal sector and a judiciary that exercises its powers independently, providing the safeguards that investors and projects demand. In May, government representatives of over 30 states, many of them from the Belt and Road, gathered in Hong Kong to sign the Convention on the establishment of the International Organization for Mediation. The organization will be headquartered here in Hong Kong as the world's first intergovernmental legal body dedicated to resolving international disputes through mediation. The one country, two systems principle ensures that Hong Kong thrives as an East meets West center for international cultural exchange. With programs like the Asia Plus Festival, which begins next week, we present myriad events showcasing the richness of Asia and Belt and Road regions. And the Hong Kong Palace Museum, which houses treasures from Beijing's Forbidden City, is now hosting masterpieces from Qatar's Museum of Islamic Art, Doha. In 2 months' time, it will also showcase extraordinary collections from 7 prominent museums in Egypt. That's just a taste of the cultural exchange, the creative dialogue that Hong Kong delivers. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Hong Kong is the ideal Belt and Road hub. As the only world city that converges both the China advantage and the global advantage, Hong Kong stands as the premier gateway for cooperation, bridging people, trade, business, education, culture, and values across the region, connecting Asia and the world. We are a superconnector, and super value adder for high-quality collaborations worldwide. Our dual superpower of connecting and value-adding means Hong Kong is more than a link between capital and projects. We also inject vigor, innovation, and sustainability, adding strategic value to everything we do. Hong Kong will continue to drive high-quality development along the Belt and Road. That's our promise towards a brighter future, together with you. My thanks to our Commerce and Economic Development Bureau, the Belt and Road Office, and the Hong Kong Trade Development Council for making this summit such a flagship international event over the past decade. And I'm confident for many decades to come. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all a rewarding summit and a memorable stay in Hong Kong. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, the Chief Executive, for the opening remarks. 谢谢行政长官为我们致开幕词，谢谢您，请回座。As mentioned by the Chief Executive, what a joy. It's our tremendous honor to welcome many esteemed guests who are also our dear friends to the 10th edition of the Belt and Road Summit, definitely to celebrate a decade of achievements with all of us. Now, please join me in welcoming Mr. Yan Dong, Vice Minister of Ministry of Commerce of the People's Republic of China, onto the stage to deliver his special address. 现在我们有请中华人民共和国商务部副部长yan东先生为我们发表特别致辞，有请yan副部长。
尊敬的李家超行政长官，尊敬的周记主任、马时亨主席，各位嘉宾、女士们、先生们、朋友们，大家上午好！非常高兴参加香港第10届“一带一路”高峰论坛。受王文涛部长的委托，我谨代表商务部对论坛的举办表示热烈祝贺。向出席论坛的各位嘉宾表示诚挚的问候。2013年，习近平主席提出共建“一带一路”倡议，在各方共同努力下，共建“一带一路”不断走深走实，取得了重大成就，搭建了世界上范围最广、规模最大的国际合作平台。其中，“一带一路”经贸合作取得丰硕成果，有力促进了互利共赢，为推动开放型世界经济建设和构建人类命运共同体做出了积极贡献。一是贸易投资不断深化。2024年，我们与共建“一带一路”国家的货物贸易额达到3.1万亿美元，占整体贸易的比重已超过1半。双向直接投资约为670亿美元，各国之间的产供链联系更加的紧密。二是项目建设落地见效，我们在共建国家承包工程完成营业额年均超过1350亿美元，建设了一大批标志性工程和小而美的民生项目，提升了共建国家的基础设施水平，带动了当地经济社会发展，受到了广泛的欢迎和好评。三是新兴领域稳步拓展，我们与50多个共建国家签署了绿色发展、数字经济和蓝色经济领域投资合作备忘录，丝路电商伙伴国增加到36个。 绿色基建、清洁能源等领域务实合作蓬勃开展，助力全球绿色低碳发展，共享数字经济发展成就。四是沟通交流愈发密切，我们用好进博会、服贸会等各类展会，以及贸易畅通工作组、投资合作工作组等工作机制，与共建国家加强经贸交流、沟通对接，打造开放包容的合作平台，实现了硬联通、软联通、新联通齐头并进。近年来，商务部与香港特区政府密切协作，充分发挥政府和业界多层次合作机制的作用，全力支持香港参与共建“一带一路”。去年以来，我们共同组织两地企业联合走出去，赴共建国家开展贸易投资促进活动，实现优势互补，共拓海外市场，支持香港企业参与第7届进博会等国家重要展会，为香港开拓国内和国际市场搭建务实交流的合作平台。女士们、先生们、朋友们，去年12月，习近平主席在第4次“一带一路”建设工作座谈会上发表了重要讲话，对当前及今后一个时期工作做出了全面部署，为下一个金色10年推动构建“一带一路”高质量发展提供了重要遵循，指引了前进方向。商务部将深入贯彻习近平主席重要讲话精神，与各方一道持续深化“一带一路”经贸合作，继续支持香港在高质量共建“一带一路”中发挥自身优势，实现互利共赢。一是支持香港深度联通内外，更好融入共建“一带一路”。我们将落实好今年3月起实施的关于修订 CEPA 服务贸易协议的协议2，进一步扩大内地对香港金融、电信、建筑、旅游等领域开放，对接国际高标准经贸规则，研究推动内地、香港、澳门3地共建单一自贸区，支持香港对外商签更多的自贸协定和投资协定，尽早加入 RCEP， 进一步拓展对外经贸网络。二是支持香港打造功能平台，更好服务共建“一带一路”。我们将支持香港巩固提升国际金融、航运、贸易中心地位，在“一带一路”设施联通、贸易畅通、资金融通等方面发挥桥梁纽带的作用，扩大与共建国家贸易投资规模，支持香港广泛参加各类经贸展会和论坛，与共建国家各界增进交流，推进产供链国际合作。三是支持香港对接项目建设，更好参与共建“一带一路”。我们将持续做强联合走出去这个品牌，组织香港和内地企业走进更多的共建国家，商谈具体合作，推动各施所长，打造高质量务实合作项目，引导香港企业通过法律服务、商事仲裁、金融保险、设计咨询等多种方式，为对外投资、承包工程等项目提供高水平专业服务。女士们、先生们、朋友们，香港“一带一路”高峰论坛已举办了10届，成为各方参与共建“一带一路”的重要平台。期待各位嘉宾深入交流， 共商合作，为推动共建“一带一路”高质量发展贡献更多力量。最后，预祝本次论坛取得圆满成功。谢谢大家。
谢谢燕副部长的特别致辞。Thank you, Vice Minister Yan, for the special address. In Vice Minister Yan's speech, he highlights the importance of the Belt and Road and the tremendous opportunities that it possesses. Definitely thanks to Ministry of Commerce for the continuous support towards the summit. Now, may we invite Mr. Lee Jeng, Vice Chairman of the State-Owned Asset Supervision and Administration Commission of the State Council of the People's Republic of China, onto the stage to deliver his special address. 女士们、先生们，我们有请中华人民共和国国务院国有资产监督管理委员会副主任李振先生发表特别致辞。有请李副主任。
尊敬的李家超行政长官、周济主任、马时亨主席、各位嘉宾、女士们、先生们、朋友们，上午好！很高兴与大家相聚在香港，共同见证第10届“一带一路”高峰论坛的启幕。受张玉卓主任委托，我谨代表国务院国资委对论坛的召开表示热烈祝贺，向长期以来关心支持中国中央企业改革和发展的各界朋友表示衷心感谢。共建“一带一路”倡议历经12载辛勤耕耘，已成为构建人类命运共同体的重要实践平台。9月1日，习近平主席在天津主持上海合作组织家会议时提出全球治理倡议，引发国际社会强烈反响与共鸣，为各国携手构建人类命运共同体注入新的澎湃动力，也为推荐共建“一带一路”高质量发展行稳致远指明了前进方向。国资央企积极顺应时代潮流，把握发展大势，始终在共建“一带一路”中勇当排头兵、先行者。12年来，我们坚持战略引领，打造合作标杆。截止2024年底，中央企业已累计在180多个国家和地区布局项目和机构1万多个，境外资产总额9.6万亿元，投资或参与建设港口、铁路、机场等重大基础设施200余个，建成中老铁路等标志性工程，运营比雷埃夫斯港等示范项目，为共建国家基础设施互联互通、产业升级、更好融入全球经济做出重要贡献。12年来，我们坚持互利共赢，深化协同发展。中央企业立足数字转型、绿色发展等领域发展经验，积极参与共建国家特高压、5G 通信、新能源等技术合作，主导发起编制国际标准超过100项，推动中国技术理念与实践的国际分享，以最务实管用的方式助力各国提升自主发展能力。12年来，我们坚持责任担当，传递中国温度。中央企业在共建国家建设医院、学校、净水设施等民生项目，开展技能培训、职业教育等合作，直接带动项目所在地100万员工就业，有力推动了 共建国家经济发展和民生改善，让各国获得可感可触的实惠。香港是“一带一路”重要节点，始终以独特优势发挥超级联系人、超级增值人作用。一直以来，中央企业与香港各界保持密切沟通，在金融合作等方面积极探索在港设立财资中心、结算中心和质保公司，助力“一带一路”项目资金保障。在专业服务方面，联合香港法律、会计、咨询等机构，为国际项目提供全周期服务，提升合作效率和风险管控水平。在平台建设方面，建立与特区政府和工商界的专属对接机制，共同深化与全球合作伙伴对话交流。香港既是中央企业走出去的桥头堡，更是全球资源对接中国市场的转换器，必将在“一带一路”高质量发展中扮演越来越重要的角色。女士们、先生们、朋友们，纵观世界，风云激荡，挑战前所未有。例如香港由治及兴，机遇千载难逢。国资央企愿与香港各界携手共行，在加强内外联通、共谋合作，在融入全球发展中共创未来。在此，我提出4点建议：一是以立体联通致密合作网络，我们将继续携手共建国家，推进铁路、港口、航空等传统基建合作，同步拓展5G、数据中心、智慧城市等新基建协同，持续构建陆海内外联动的立体互联互通网络。期待借助香港3大中心地位，用好专业服务优势，充分发挥新成立的国际调解员作用，为项目顺利落地和行稳致远提供坚强支撑。二是以创新协同激活发展动能，我们将聚焦人工智能、高端制造、新能源、新材料等前沿领域，与共建国家携手打造联合实验室，培育数字经济合作区。期待通过香港链接全球创新网络，吸引国际资本、技术与人才，通过合建中式平台等方式，加速前沿技术从实验室走向产业应用，让新质生产力惠及各国人民。三是以绿色转型共筑可持续未来，我们将与共建国家继续深化低碳技术、清洁能源、生态治理等领域合作，期待依托香港发达的资本市场，为绿色项目提供多元化融资支持，探索建立跨境碳交易合作机制，共同制定绿色项目标准与评估体系，以实际行动为全球可持续发展贡献中国智慧和方案。四是以文化交融架起民心相通之桥，我们将持续深化与共建国家在医疗、教育、减贫等领域合作，实施更多小而美、惠民生项目，期待更多香港青年参与“一带一路”志愿服务，实施计划，借助香港中西合璧的文化基因与国际传播优势，为“一带一路”合作筑牢坚实的民生基础。女士们、先生们、朋友们，大道如砥，行者无疆。共建“一带一路”前景广阔，中央企业与香港合作潜力无限。我们愿以本次论坛为契机，与各方携手并肩，以守正之治筑牢合作根基，以创新之智开拓发展新局，共同谱写高质量共建“一带一路”崭新篇章。最后，预祝论坛圆满成功，谢谢大家。
谢谢，谢谢，谢谢李副主任的特别致辞，请回座。Thank you, Vice Chairman Lee, for this special address. Thank you, Vice Chairman Lee, for giving us advices on the 4 directions for development that enables us to seize new market opportunities across the Belt and Road economies. Last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Xiao Weiming, Deputy Secretary General of the National Development and Reform Commission of the People's Republic of China, onto the stage for his special address. 现在我们有请中华人民共和国国家发展和改革委员会副秘书长肖卫民先生发表特别致辞，热烈的掌声欢迎肖副秘书长。
尊敬的李家超行政长官，尊敬的周记主任、建春特派员，尊敬的各位来宾、女士们、先生们、朋友们，很高兴再次参加“一带一路”高峰论坛。首先，我谨代表国家发展改革委和郑三杰主任，代表推进“一带一路”建设工作领导小组办公室，对香港第10届“一带一路”高峰论坛的举办表示热烈祝贺，对各位嘉宾表示诚挚的问候。2013年，面对时代之变、历史之问，中国国家主席习近平开创性地提出了共建“一带一路”倡议。12年来，跨越山海，同声相应，中国的倡议激荡广泛共鸣，书写了国家互利共赢、人民相知相亲、文明互学互鉴的时代华章。共建国家占中国对外贸易的比重已超过一半，中国在共建国家的投资存量达到3700亿美元，中老铁路、亚万高铁、蒙内铁路等一大批标志性的项目建成投运，中欧班列通达欧洲26个国家、229个城市，丝路海运航线通达46个国家和地区的147个港口，鲁班工坊、军草技术、光明行等一批小而美的民生项目生根发芽。绿色、创新、数字等新兴领域的合作方兴未艾。“一带一路”这条同世界共享机遇、共谋发展、共同发荣的阳光大道越走越宽广。今年是香港“一带一路”高峰论坛连续举办的第10年，10年坚守，铸就非凡。在这4年中，我们共同见证了香港把握共建“一带一路”历史性机遇，充分发挥金融、航运、贸易中心和创新科技中心作用，与共建国家的贸易投资网络不断织密。国际碳市场、国际调解院等一批专业平台相继设立，实现了自身发展能级和国际竞争力的双提升，在参与铸建共建“一带一路”中更加重要、更有作为、更值得期待。女士们、先生们、朋友们，去年12月，习近平主席出席第4次“一带一路”建设工作座谈会，并发表重要讲话，为当前和今后一个时期推动共建“一带一路”高质量发展指明了前进的方向，也为香港赋予了更大的历史使命。国家发展改革委将认真贯彻落实习主席重要讲话精神，支持香港在推动共建“一带一路”高质量发展中开新局、谋新篇，实现自身更大、更好发展，助力中华民族伟大复兴新征程。借此机会，我想从香港在“一国两制”伟大方针指引下，发挥自身独特优势角度，提几点考虑和看法。第一，发挥背靠祖国的优势， 加强与内地协调联动，更好融入国家发展大局。我们支持香港积极参与粤港澳大湾区建设，不断提升港珠澳大桥、北深港高铁运营水平，配合做好港深西部铁路、港铁北环线等规划建设，加快建设智慧港口，强化与内地港口的多港联运，有序推进港区通工程、京珠港飞客运项目等，推动深港口岸经济带和香港北部都会区联动发展，切实提高大湾区市场一体化水平。支持香港落实好沪港国际金融中心协同发展行动方案，与上海国际金融中心相互赋能、错位发展，优化沪港金融产品体系、跨境离岸金融服务等，共同提升我国在全球金融体系中的话语权和影响力。支持香港积极参与海南自贸港建设、长江经济带发展、京津冀协同发展等区域重大战略，继续深化京港、闽港、川港等交流合作，推动实现香港研发加内地制造的良性互动，因地制宜发展新质生产力，促进香港经济与内地经济互惠互利，共同发展，共同完成国家重大使命。第二，发挥联通世界的优势，促进硬软新协同发力，更好推进共建“一带一路”高质量发展。香港是外资进入内地、内地企业走向世界的流量枢纽，是国家经济高质量发展的重要战略支点。支持香港与内地企业赴东南亚、中东、中亚等共建国家寻求商机，共谋发展，主动对接国际资金和优质项目，完善海外综合服务体系，不断拓展项目投融资渠道，支撑基础设施高水平硬联通。支持香港充分发挥“一带一路”高峰论坛的资源对接平台作用，拓展“一带一路”经贸合作网络，以一站式高水平国际化的专业服务，为内地和共建国家企业赋能发展，促进规则标准高水平的软联通。支持香港与共建国家在文化、旅游、艺术、教育等领域深化交流合作，扩大青年交流计划的覆盖面和支持力度，打造更多独具魅力的文化名片，拉紧与共建国家的新联通。女士们、先生们、朋友们，今年上半年，中国经济稳中有进，好于预期，高质量发展取得新成效。无论外部风云如何变化，中国经济发展长期向好的大趋势没有变，也不会变。祖国好，香港一定好；香港好，祖国会更好。希望香港持续闪耀东方之珠的璀璨光彩，为金色10年共建“一带一路”高质量发展增添更强动力，为中华民族伟大复兴新征程做出更大贡献。最后，预祝本届论坛圆满成功。谢谢大家。
谢谢肖凤敏署长的特别致辞，请回座。Thank you, Deputy Secretary General Xiao. Deputy Secretary General Xiao reaffirms that, with Hong Kong's unique positioning and capacities, Hong Kong serves as a bridge for policy dialogue and investment across the Belt and Road economies. With our inspiring and also informative welcome remarks, opening remarks, and special addresses, this sets the stage for our upcoming keynote address. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we are very honored to have the keynote address to be delivered by His Excellency Sun Chanthol, Deputy Prime Minister, First Vice Chairman of the Council for the Development of Cambodia at our summit. Please give a round of applause to welcome His Excellency Sun Chanthol for his keynote address. Deputy Prime Minister Sun, please.
Honorable John Lee, Chief Executive of Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, Professor Frederick Ma, Chairman of Hong Kong Trade Development Council, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a great honor to join you here in Hong Kong at the Belt and Road Summit. I thank the government of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region and the Hong Kong Trade Development Council for their kind invitation and their leadership in promoting collaboration across our region and beyond. This year's theme, Collaborate for Change, Shape a Shared Future, could not be more timely. The world today is being reshaped by shifting supply chains, the drive for cleaner and smarter growth, the digital revolution, and the urgent need for sustainability. No single country can navigate these challenges alone. We succeed only by working together. Cambodia's own story is one of the transformation through partnership. Only a generation ago, we were scarred by conflict. Today, Cambodia is one of the Southeast Asia's fastest growing economies, averaging over 7% growth in recent decades, and we are moving with confidence toward becoming an upper middle income country by 2030 and high income country by 2050. What explains the transformation? Peace and stability, openness, visionary leadership, and above all, collaboration with partners near and far to build infrastructure and institutions that power long-term prosperity. Cambodia has been cooperating closely with the Belt and Road Initiative introduced by President Xi Jinping. For Cambodia, the Belt and Road Initiative is not a debt trap, and I repeat, it's not a debt trap, as some critics have suggested. On the contrary, it is a lifeline for our social economic development. It has provided the resources and partnership we need to build the foundation for growth, our infrastructure. Road, bridges, airport, power plants, and canals are not burdens. They are engines of opportunity. Over the past decade, Cambodia has achieved remarkable progress with support from China under the BRI framework. Together, we have built more than 3,000 kilometers of national road and 16 major bridges. These projects connect farmers to markets, link rural communities with cities, and reduce travel times that once hindered trade mobility. For millions of Cambodians, they have transformed daily life. Beyond roads and bridges, several landmark projects stand out. The Phnom Penh-Siem Reap Expressway, Cambodia's first modern expressway, has cut travel time from 5 hours to just 2. This has already boosted tourism, reduced logistic costs, and enhanced Cambodia's role as a regional trade hub. The Siem Reap Angkor International Airport, another milestone under the BRI, is one of the largest and most modern in the region. It serves not only a gateway for tourism of millions of visitors to Angkor Wat, but also as a driver of economic growth, jobs, and cultural exchange. Looking ahead, the Funan-Techo Canal promises to be a transformative project for Cambodia's economy. Once completed, this canal will connect the Mekong River system to the sea, reduce shipping distance and costs, and open new horizons for trade. It is a strategic and historic investment in Cambodia's long-term future. Most excitingly, yesterday, Cambodia began operation of the new Techo International Airport, making a major milestone in our national development. This modern Class 4F airport replaces Phnom Penh International Airport, which closed on September 8, 2025. Techo International Airport will prepare to handle 13 million passengers in its first phase, scaling up to 30 million and eventually 50 million passengers per year. It showcases green design, high capacity, and stellar acoustics, reflecting Cambodia's vision for sustainable world-class infrastructure. The project was developed by Overseas Cambodian Investment Corporation, OCIC, designed by renowned British architect Foster and Partners, built by leading Chinese and European construction companies, equipped with advanced systems from global supplier. It is operated by Cambodia Airport, a subsidiary of French Vinci Group, Vinci Airport. This state-of-the-art airport represents a powerful example of how collaboration, East and West, North and South, can deliver infrastructure that benefits all. In 2023, Cambodia launched the first comprehensive intermodal transport and logistics master plan 2023-2033 that called for an investment of $36.6 billion to implement 174 projects. I urge investors, bankers to look into investing and funding these projects. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, these are not abstract achievements. They touch the lives of ordinary Cambodians every day. They allow farmers to bring produce to Phnom Penh more quickly. They allow young students to access education opportunity in our capital. They allow businesses to connect with regional and global market more efficiently. This is why we reject the narrative that the BRI is a burden. For Cambodia, it is a development springboard and investment in our people, our economy, our future. Infrastructure is not only a national necessity, it is also a global imperative. In today's interconnected world, no country can develop in isolation. The roads, bridges, ports, power plant, and digital highways we build today are the foundation for tomorrow's prosperity. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in 2024, Cambodia's economy expanded by 6%, driven by strong manufacturing, agriculture, construction, and services. In the medium term, our economy is estimated to grow at an average of 6%, reflecting rising investor confidence and robust trade. In 2024, the Council for the Development of Cambodia approved 414 investment projects worth $6.9 billion, a 40% increase compared with 2023. In the first 8 months of this year, Cambodia approved 491 investment projects worth $7.2 billion. We are confident that around 600 projects will be approved in 2025, a 45% increase compared with the same period last year. These projects are expected to generate more than 400,000 jobs for our citizens. Exports continue to rise, supported by regional and global markets. In 2024, exports from Cambodia reached $26.6 billion, an increase of 13.6% compared with 2023. These numbers reflect growing investor confidence in Cambodia's pro-business environment. 100% foreign ownership, competitive tax incentives, a dollarized economy, and a fast-track approval through the Council for the Development of Cambodia, which provides investors with clear decision on projects within just 20 working days. Cambodia Vision 2050 put people and sustainability at the center of our development. We are diversifying our into higher value industry, from electronics to electrical, to automotives, to renewable energy and digital services. We are training our young population, with 60% under the age of 35, to be tomorrow innovators and leaders. We are strengthening governance and transparency to ensure that growth is fair and inclusive. Green development is central to our vision. And we are investing in clean energy, smart logistics, and digital connectivity to make our economy more competitive and sustainable. 60% of our power generation comes from renewable energy, and will reach 70% by 2030. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Cambodia is also contributing to the wider region. As the current coordinating country for ASEAN, United States dialogue relation, we are committed to fostering dialogues and cooperation between major partners. We see our role not only as a beneficiary of integration, but also as a contributor to regional stability, connectivity, and resilience. Through ASEAN and the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, ASEP, Cambodia is helping to advance trade integration, diversify supply chains, and build a foundation of long-term growth. We believe that ASEAN centrality, together with Belt and Road cooperation, offers powerful pathway to share prosperity for 600 million people in ASEAN and 2.3 billion in our region. For Cambodia, growth must be people-centered. We are empowering women entrepreneurs and supporting small and medium-sized enterprise, which form the backbone of our economy. We are investing in education and vocational training so that our youth can seize opportunity in a rapidly changing world. And we are ensuring that rural communities share the benefits of development so that no one is left behind. This is the spirit we bring to ASEAN, to ASEP, and to the Belt and Road. Collaboration without exclusion, partnership without division, and Hong Kong as an international finance and professional services hub will be vital in turning these projects into bankable opportunities. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Cambodia's journey from war-torn past to resilient present and ambitious future is living proof that, to borrow from the title of this year's theme, collaboration changes nation and share future. If we look ahead, let us ensure that our partnership deliver not only profit but also peace, not only growth but also inclusion, not only connectivity but also sustainability. In Cambodia, we have a saying, one pillar cannot support a house. Just as a home needs many supports, so too does our shared future. As we look to the future, let us embrace the wisdom of the Chinese saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Together, by investing in people, sustainability, and innovation, we can go far, building resilience and prosperity for generations to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Deputy Prime Minister Sun. Please be seated. If we want to go fast, go alone. But if we want to go far, let's go together. Thank you so much, Deputy Prime Minister Sun. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of the opening section, but please remain seated for our upcoming MOU exchange ceremony. The Belt and Road Summit has all along been a primary platform for cultivating new partnerships and recognizing the value of collaborations. Today, we are very delighted to announce the successful conclusion of 9 government-to-government Memorandum of Understanding in the areas of anti-corruption cooperation, mutual recognition of the authorized economic operator programs of Hong Kong and Qatar, direct investment promotion, media cooperation, meteorology, supervision and exchange of information of cross-border investment activities. These MOUs spotlight the flourishing collaborations being forged along the Belt and Road. May we now invite the Honorable John K.C. Lee, the Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China, to come onto the stage to witness the exchanges ceremony of the MOUs. The Chief Executive, please. Our first MOU is on strengthening collaboration, communication, and cooperation on issues relating to dispute avoidance and resolution between the Department of Justice of Hong Kong SAR and the Ministry of Law and Justice of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. May we now invite Mr. Lam Ting Kwok Paul, Secretary for Justice, and Mr. Raja Naeem Akbar, Federal Secretary of the Ministry of Law and Justice, to come onto the stage. Mr. Lam and Mr. Raja, please. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to welcome Mr. Lim and Mr. Raja onto the stage. Let's take a photo together with the MOU on hand. Please look at official photographer right in front of you. Congratulations on the cooperation. A round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Lim and Mr. Raja. Please be seated. Would the Chief Executive please continue to remain on stage for our next MOU? Our second MOU is on enhancing cooperation to strengthen market connectivity and financial capacity between the Financial Services Development Council of Hong Kong SAR and the Indonesia Financial Group of the Republic of Indonesia. May we now invite Mr. Hui Ching Yu Christopher, Secretary for Financial Services and the Treasury, Dr. Au King Lun, Executive Director of Financial Services Development Council, CG Yul Addison, Consul General of Indonesia to Hong Kong, and Dr. Ibrahim Khalilu Rohman, Head of Indonesia Financial Group Progress, to come onto the stage. A round of applause to welcome them. Please have the MOU on hand and look at official photographers right in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to congratulate on the successful cooperation. Thank you, Mr. Hui, Dr. Au, CG, and Dr. Rochman. Please be seated. May the Chief Executive please continue to remain on stage for the next MOU. Our third MOU is on anti-corruption cooperation between the Independent Commission Against Corruption of Hong Kong SAR and the Integrity Authority of Hungary. May we now invite Mr. Wu Yingming, Commissioner of the Independent Commission Against Corruption, and Mr. Franche Bao Billo, President of the Integrity Authority, to come onto stage together. Mr. Wu and Mr. Billo, please. May our important guests on stage please look at official photographer right at the center of the hall in front of you to capture this important moment. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to congratulate the successful anti-corruption cooperation. Thank you, Mr. Wu and Mr. Billa. Please be seated. Will the Chief Executive continue to remain on stage for the next MOU? Our fourth MOU is on facilitating trade and enhancing customs cooperation between the Customs and Excise Department of Hong Kong SAR and the General Authority of Customs in the State of Qatar. May we now invite Mr. Chan Si-Tad, Commissioner of Customs and Excise, Mr. Ng Chun Hua, Assistant Commissioner, Excise and Strategic Support, Her Excellency Seiji Shihanura Khalifa Al-Fani, Counsel General of the State of Qatar in Hong Kong, and Mr. Talal Al-Shaibi, Assistant Chairman for Customs Affairs, to come onto the stage together. Congratulations! Please look at official photographer right in front of you to capture this moment. Congratulations on the cooperation! Thank you, Mr. Chan, Mr. Ng, CG, and Mr. Talal. Please be seated. May the Chief Executive please remain on stage for our next MOU.